So Portugal thought they could just walk into Morocco and take over? Think again. The story of their conquest is actually a story of fierce, relentless Moroccan resistance. From 1458 onwards, Morocco didn't just roll over. Berber tribes, religious leaders, and local nobles all rose up. This wasn't a conventional war. It was a death by 1,000 cuts. They launched guerrilla attacks from the mountains and deserts, constantly harassing the invaders. They cut off Portuguese supply lines, turning their coastal fortresses into isolated prisons. They even laid siege to these strongholds, making every inch of land a battleground. For Portugal, this was a nightmare. They had to continuously send more troops and more money, draining the royal treasury. Thousands of their soldiers never returned home. This wasn't a quick victory. It was a long, brutal war of attrition that would shape the future of both nations. It's the early 1500s, and Portugal seems to be on top of the world. They've established a string of fortresses along the Moroccan coast, controlling more than 10 cities. From the outside, it looks like a total victory. But the reality on the ground was completely different. These Portuguese outposts were like tiny islands in a hostile sea. They were almost constantly under siege, cut off from the hinterland, and could only survive by receiving supplies from the ocean. They held the coast, but the heart of Morocco remained unconquered. This precarious situation was ripe for a change, and that change came with the rise of the Saudi dynasty. Uniting the Moroccan tribes under the powerful banner of holy war, the Saudis weren't just another local force. They were a unified movement with a clear goal: to drive the Christian invaders out. The stage was set for a dramatic showdown. Well, for every rise, there's a fall. Let's travel back to the 16th century, to the coast of Morocco. In 1541, a powerful storm hit. The cities of Safi and Azamor, once jewels in the Portuguese crown, fell to Moroccan forces. The momentum was unstoppable. Just a few years later, in 1550, the strategic port of Alcácer Segur was also abandoned. Imagine, in less than a decade, a vast network of territories built over generations crumbled. By the end of this rapid decline, only 3 strongholds remained: the heavily fortified Ceuta, the famous port of Tangier, and the resilient Messaguem. It was a dramatic shift in power, showing just how quickly fortunes can change in history. Thanks for watching, and if you're fascinated by forgotten history, make sure to subscribe for more.